Good evening everyone, welcome to Sunday night. My name's Kelley Farley. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Karaka, Auckland, and sorry, I'm just making sure that I'm on the right page, and tonight we're going to make a card. Yes. So I haven't got one to show you, but it's one that I saw while I was watching videos on Saturday morning, just kind of like chilling out and having some quiet time. So it's a kind of flip flap. It's got a flap in the front and another one that lifts up at the, so I've got lots of DSP that I want to use up, so I'm going to use that. Do say hi if you pop on. I'd love to see who I'm talking to, so do say hi, and hopefully I will be able to see who's there. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting myself sorted with the camera, with the computer, so I can see who's there. Oh, now it's doing funny things. So like the note says, this card is inspired by a demonstrator that I've watched make it. I think it was designed by somebody else, but she was making it. It's called, her name's Melissa Faust, so she's an American. Hi Alison! I'm going to flip you down and then we'll get started on what we're going to make. Okay, let's get on to it. Alright, so we're starting with a piece of card that is a quarter of our A4, so 14.85 by 10.5 centimeters. Okay, and then we're going to have another piece that we're going to pop on the top, which is going to be slightly narrower but the full length, so I'm keeping it as it is, and I'm just going to pop it in here, and I'm going to go down to, so we were 10.5 and maybe 8.5, no, a little bit more off the side. So you can make this to whatever you want really. 7.5, if I take that off. 7.5, so 1, 2, 3. Let's try. So that is 7.5 centimeters. Hi Andrea, by a full length of A4. Alright, so that's going to go this way, and I'll just have a piece there, and then we're going to have another piece that is a little bit longer, a little bit wider, sorry, so we're going to go about 5, and that is the other quarter of the card stock. Sorry, I need to just accept someone accepting my job for tomorrow. So I don't miss out on a reliever, because that would be absolutely terrible if I missed out. Because they're so hard to find. Oh my gosh, they're so hard to find. And we have a lot of people always sick at the moment, so thank you for your patience. So we've got another piece here which is 5 centimeters. I'm going to score at 5 centimeters here. And I'm going to leave that one for the length, and we'll decide how much length we need on that. So I'm going to pop this one here. This is going to go on here like that. So we're just going to get a piece of designer series paper to go in the back, and I'm going to use this set here, which is on the last chance list. It's called Mediterranean Blooms. This blue, so it's got lots of like really kind of full-on designs, which I think is possibly why I haven't used it so much, but I was going to go with either the daisy one or the stars. and I might go stars. I don't think I've got any of that pre-cut. That's going to fit. No. So it's got oranges and lemons on one side and blue, gorgeous blue designs on the other side. So I'm using Night of Navy. So I'm going to have one piece that is, so our card base is 10.5 centimeters, so I'm going to go 10. Just give me a slight border around the outside. And we're going to go 14.35. And so that is going to sit on there, like so. Alright, and then our other piece is going to sit centre there. And our blue piece that we just made and scored, this piece is going to sit, so it sits across there. It's too long, but what we need is that piece there to be glued before we glue down our paper. So let's see. Oh, that's quite nice. So is that too busy? Is that too busy? Do we think that's too busy? What do we think, ladies? All the fruit. I'm not usually a big fruit person, but that might be a bit busy. What have we got here? Not enough. Or that one. Let's go with that one. I think it's this one here. So we made that 5. No, we made that 7.5. So we're going to make this 7. The nice thing with this paper is it's not directional. So 7. Yes, too busy. Hi, Dibs. What do you think of this one, Alison? Not too busy? 9.85. Let's put it down and see. Otherwise, oh, not too busy. The big one, that one. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm going to pop that on there like that. I'm going to pop this one on here like that. It's going to have a piece that flips up like so. That's going to sit on there. And that's going to come across here. We're going to trim that off. And then on there, we're going to have, I had another piece of navy somewhere. I need to order some more navy. I haven't got very much. Got like this little bit left. That's a little bit weird. There we go. I don't want the whole piece though. I'm going to have that. And I'm going to have a piece of white, which I don't have already cut. Oh, I've just lost my Stamp Club design that I was working on. So let's go 8. We can cut down if we need to. 8 centimeters that way, because I don't need it to be the whole thing. 8 by 10. No, 8 by 11. Huh, that's weird. That's like an American piece of cardstock. 8 by 11. I might go a little bit narrower. So 7. And then this one's going to be the same. Do. 11 by 7. Those two are the same size, yes. So that then, let's get those out of the way, because they're spare. Then put that over there like that. on the front. Do we go more blue, or do we go, I feel like I should add some yellow. So it'll go like that, and then that would sit on the top of there, that way. What do we think? What do you think, ladies? Or do we go with some oranges and yellows? Maybe we go oranges and yellows. Okay, like that. The flowers. Okay. I think we've got that bit sorted. So I just want to do this bit. So what we're going to do is glue this. You can glue it anywhere. Anywhere you like, but we're going to glue the back of it, because it's going to go on the inside. You're just going to line that up where you want it on your card base. If you find it easier, you can use your trimmer and just have it so that it lines up, both pieces line up. Okay, so you end up with this flap here. Thank you, Alison. And then this piece is going to go on here. So I'm going to glue that on. I think I do need my trimmer one more. They're pretty too. Okay, so that goes on there like that. This one, I just need to measure. I just realised I need a piece on the inside. 7.5 by 10.85. Hope everyone's had a lovely weekend. We've had quite horrendous rain today, which has not been. Every time Matt went to go out to the supermarket, it rained a bit more, which is so typical. Or he went to move the car because he was doing stuff and had the car out. But I have to say, it's a nice day to stay inside and do very little. I did very little until I got motivated about 4:30, and then got annoyed with myself because what I wanted to do what I wanted to do didn't work how I thought it was going to, so I had to come up with another plan, which I think I've done, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so that's our flap that's going to open up here onto here. And so that's where I wanted to use my trimmer to pop this in the corner and move it so that I can make sure that you see it. I just want, you don't want this oozing out, so we just need a little bit like so. Pop that in, center it as much as you can, and line it up with the top and the bottom. So I'm using my ruler, so you have to just make sure that that's nice and tight. Center even sides on them on there. So that goes on there like that. Then what we can do is we can use our, so what you can do is actually make this a gift card holder if you wanted to. So you can If you wanted to make it a gift card holder, you'd need 2 of these just to make like a little pocket. Let me show you that. Let's do that. Otherwise, you're just going to pop one on the back here. And it doesn't have to be straight. Oh, I wanted to trim that off. I'm going to make that 5. No, I want to make that 7. 7. So I'm pop that in. I actually think I quite like it on a little bit of an angle, and you can pop it over a bit more of an angle like that, and then we'll put some oranges on there like so. So I'm going to cut that. But then if we wanted to make this a gift card pocket, it's pretty much that size. So we're just going to double that. So we've got 7 by 11. So if I make this 11, so 7 and 7 is 14, because we want that to be folded in half. So I'm going to score at 7. When I watch them do it, they actually glue 2 pieces together. I was like, well, I think of a better way to do that. Don't need to be gluing stuff that doesn't need to be, and then you've got less chance of stickiness as well. So you've got that as like a little flap. Just going to get my punch. Oops. It's just a circle punch, and we're just going to pop that in. It usually doesn't like doubles, but white's a little bit thinner, so it goes through like so. And then when you pop that on, or maybe we'll line it up, no, like that. When you pop it on, you can get the card out. So we're just going to use a little bit of tape. That's a bit wide. Oh, I know. Use our magic ends of our dimensionals, and these are the little dimensionals. So if we cut, and then that also then makes it a bit easier to get our gift card in and out. Just going to pop that in. I'm just going to pop this here on the inside. If you've got a nice thin double-sided tape, or you want to use glue, by all means please do that. And then I'm going to take this out, take this off, and then close that up. So then, this is why. Oh no, here we go. So I'm going to pop it in. I'm going to put it on a slight angle, so maybe that needs to be a little bit shorter. Okay, so that, I'll pop that in there like that. Those 2 corners are matching up, and you could have it going off like that. So I need to put glue, glue there, and I'm going to put a bit of glue there. I'm going to offset it like so. Sorry, you're off the screen. I'm off the screen. There we go. And then this is going to be, what do we say, 7. Is that 7? I'm going to cut 7 by 11. Yeah, no, I'm going to cut the top off there a little bit. Actually, let me cut it through there and then go to 11 this way. Oh, our dog is not happy. Everyone's eating food around him and he is talking a big story. Oh, I think I want to edge. So let's take that down to 6.5 by 10.5. 10.5 by 6.5 for the DSP on the front, and the 2 pieces that are on the front are 7 by 11. That just fits with the rest of what we've been doing there. In terms of the matting, it's 0.5 centimetre. Okay, and then that is done. So then you've got a gift card holder there. Put a little gift card in. I don't have one, but I can put a post-it note in. So you can see that fits in there. And then you've got a space here that you can open up and put a message in. You don't have to offset it like that. You can line it up, whichever suits your brain. You could also put a little sentiment on there if you wanted to, or you can leave it blank as just, and then you can pop your sentiment on as you need it, which I think I might do, just leaving it blank. Blank one's always quite handy. And that is our card. So I hope you have a go. Like I said, you don't have to have the gift card. You could just have one single piece on the back that just then it hides the connection here and the gluing and stuff, but it also creates a little bit of impact on the other side. So that is our card tonight. Thank you very much for joining me for that. Now I have Andrea and Jill. Alison, please let me know if you made one of those cards. I don't think I saw you giving a message from you, but I just want to make sure. If you made the star front one, the half star, whatever you want to call it. Thank you, Alison. Okay, I'm guessing no. Did you make last week's card, Alison? No, cool. I didn't think so, but I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, so Jill and Andrea, thank you very much for sharing your card. Sorry I didn't put one up for you to put it on, so it's in random places, but hopefully you had a great, I enjoyed making it. Had a great time, I was going to say. I don't know if you have a great time making cards, but enjoyed making your card. Congratulations, Jill. I've got a couple of things here to send to you, so I'll pop those in an envelope and send them up to you. I'm going to switch around, whoops, if it's going to work, there we go, and say goodnight. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for your feedback too on the Monday night. I was considering it and then realised that 2 Mondays out of the month I actually have a meeting or a class, so that would just be a little bit painful to change it for everybody and then not do it for the 2 days. So I'm going to leave it at Sunday at the moment and then see how we get on, yeah, maybe we'll see. I'll have a think about it in the school holidays and see if there's another day. I know we're getting close to the end of the year with Christmas and people are getting busy on all sorts of days, so we'll just see how we go, and if you can make it then that's great, and if you can't then hopefully you can catch the replay some other time. But don't forget, all of my videos are uploaded onto YouTube, so that you can go back and find them quite easily. I do try and put the dates on them that I did the live as. Facebook is deleting them after 30 days, so that's really helpful. Alright, bye for now. Have a great week, and I will see you next Sunday night. Bye.